Y'all, I did something, I won't say stupid, I keep saying that, but I upgraded my car. As you know, I was very fond of my Carmilla, which is the 2016 Cadillac CT6 Platinum. Every imaginable option was on that car. I got it for a steal, but it's a little long in the tooth. Had about 88,000 miles on it. It's treated me well, still in perfect mechanical order. Had a few issues with paint, but otherwise everything else was running nice. So I decided that I wanted a new car because the boys have their cars now. I'm not hauling people to football and jiu-jitsu and those type of things any longer. So decided that it's just me and the lady. So all I needed really was a nice coupe, something I've always wanted, something my dad always wanted. So it's kind of honoring him too. And so I decided to get a coupe. So I wanted a nice luxury coupe. I ran across, I was originally looking at the Mercedes line of cars like the S550 and the S63, which is the performance, AMG performance variant of that car. So what, as I was doing that search, other cars would show up as competition. So there was the the LC500, which is the Lexus car, very nice coupe. People rave about it. Sounds great. Then there was a few others that popped up, and then of course there's the BMW M850i. So that pulled up in my search, and as of late, my son, he's had two BMWs. My other boy's had a BMW. My wife has a BMW, so I wasn't a BMW fan. I'm more of a Mercedes guy. I'm more of a Merc guy, as you will. When I was coming up and BMWs were hot with all of the hot boys, the BMW was performance oriented, but it wasn't a comfortable car for a luxury vehicle. It wasn't very comfortable. So I carried that over into my adulthood until I started driving these newer modern interpretations of those cars. So as we go along with that, fast forward to now, and we're looking at being able to have the BMWs, and I've become a fan. So not that kind of fan, because there is a particular BMW guy that has a very funny reputation. So what I decided to do, again, doing my research, and I came across this lovely thing that I'm driving, and I can tell you that I have no regrets. Do I miss my Cadillac? I do. Very good car, one of the most underrated cars ever made, but this vehicle is primo. I don't have any regrets about it at all. As a matter of fact, I won't say I wish I had done it sooner. Everything happens in its time, but it's a case where I really feel adamant that I made a good choice so far. So this is there are two versions. You have the of the 8 Series. There's the 840i, which has the their inline 6, which is one of the best car engines ever made. And then this is the 4.4 liter V8, twin turbo V8, and it carries about 523-ish horsepower. Plenty of power for whatever you need to do. It is very, very fast. 0 to 60 in a full 3.5, 3.6 ish. So you're running like Tesla numbers on petrol. So I was enamored, ran across it, found a great deal. They gave me maximum space on my trade-in, which is also awesome. One thing I'm going to have to do, though, as you can see, is I've got to get my windows tinted, because this ain't gonna work for me. Nice Florida sun beating through these nice clear glass windows, and it's almost an amplification effect. It is something. So anyway, that's what I've done, is when I got the car. So what I'll do is I'm going to get out and take a couple of photos and maybe a little walk around video just to kind of exhibit what we're looking at. And I'll show you here in a second. Let me safely cross the street. But I really love the car so far. It's very popular in my household. And stay tuned for more on this car. I haven't named it yet. Big fan of naming my vehicles. I have not had a chance to do that yet. Plan to do that here shortly. So as you'll see here pretty soon that I will have christened this vehicle. And once I've done that, you'll hear a little bit more from me. So let me go ahead and pop this thing on, and I'll talk at y'all shortly. So here's what the ass end looks like. I know it's kind of loud out here. You may not be able to hear that exhaust, but I can assure you it's quite the symphony. Yeah. So, get a little walk around. Got the laser lights, and this is an active grill, so that grill will open and close. A little camera in the front. So one thing I really want to make sure that you don't miss out on is one of the sexiest exhaust notes I've ever heard. It's going to be hard to hear because I'm inside the car. Got the window down, waiting for this person to pass by so that I can get on it. But it is insane. So let me put the phone a little closer and see if you can get a good view of what we got going on here.